Hey, 49ers faithful. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco 49ers. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the NFL, the San Francisco 49ers are reportedly finalizing a blockbuster trade to bring star running back SAQUON Barkley from the Philadelphia Eagles to the Bay Area. The rumor first began circulating late last night, and fans across the league have been buzzing nonstop ever since. Sources suggest that the 49ers see Barkley as the missing piece to elevate their already potent offense, giving quarterback Brock Purdy another weapon in the backfield that defenses simply cannot ignore. Barkley, known for his combination of speed, agility, and power, has the potential to completely transform the 49ers' ground game, turning what was already a dynamic rushing attack into one of the most feared units in football. Speculation is rampant about the structure of the deal, with some insiders hinting at a combination of draft picks and players heading east of Philadelphia in exchange. This move, if confirmed, would not only shake up the NFC West, but also send a message to the entire league that San Francisco is all in on contending for a Super Bowl this season. Fans are flooding social media with reactions ranging from pure excitement to cautious optimism, and the hype surrounding Barkley's potential debut in red and gold is palpable, creating a frenzy reminiscent of the league's biggest off-season shockers. Rumors indicate that negotiations between the 49ers and the Eagles have been intense, with multiple league executives weighing in on the feasibility of such a monumental trade. According to sources, both teams have been in constant communication, navigating the intricacies of contracts, cap space, and long-term implications for their rosters. For the 49ers, adding Barkley represents a strategic gamble, one that could either pay off massively or backfire if injuries or chemistry issues arise. Analysts are already projecting how the team might line up once Barkley dons the gold and red jersey, imagining the impact of pairing him with Christian McCaffrey in a dual-threat backfield that could dominate on the ground and open up opportunities in the passing game. Meanwhile, Eagles fans are grappling with the potential loss of a cornerstone talent, debating whether the return they could get in draft capital and younger players would sufficiently offset Barkley's departure. The rumor alone has created a media storm, with pundits dissecting every angle and former players weighing in on how Barkley could mesh with Kyle Shanahan's offensive schemes. It's not just a trade buzz. It's a seismic shift that could redefine both franchises' trajectories for years to come, making every press conference, tweet, and insider tip feel like a vital piece of an unfolding drama that has gripped the NFL. The implications of such a blockbuster move extend far beyond just the 49ers' offensive strategy. NFL teams across the league are likely reevaluating their own rosters and cap situations, knowing that the acquisition of a talent like Barkley changes the competitive balance in a division that is already tightly contested. The NFC West, long considered one of the toughest divisions in football, suddenly faces the prospect of a 49ers squad armed with arguably the most versatile backfield in the league. Rival coaches are expected to spend hours analyzing film, looking for weaknesses, and preparing for the explosive potential that Barkley brings to the table. The trade rumor has also ignited a firestorm among fantasy football players, who are scrambling to adjust their projections and rankings based on the possibility that Barkley could see touches in a completely new offensive system. Social media hashtags related to the trade are trending internationally, reflecting the global reach of NFL fandom and the universal fascination with high-stakes roster moves. The media frenzy is compounded by the dramatic narratives that surround Barkley's career, injuries, comeback stories, and moments of brilliance that have defined his journey. Every highlight reel, interview, and statistical chart is being revisited as fans and analysts attempt to predict how quickly Barkley could become the linchpin of San Francisco's offensive juggernaut, and whether his presence might finally push the 49ers over the top into championship contention. From a tactical standpoint, the potential addition of Barkley to the 49ers' backfield presents countless possibilities that offensive coordinators are already theorizing about. His unique skill set allows for creative play calling, from jet sweeps and outside zone runs to screen passes that exploit his elite vision and open field speed. Combining Barkley's explosiveness with McCaffrey's versatility could force opposing defenses into uncomfortable dilemmas, making it nearly impossible to predict how San Francisco will attack on any given down. Analysts are also speculating about how this move might affect the team's passing game, as a dominant rushing attack often opens up opportunities for play-action passes, quick slants, and deep shots downfield. There is also the consideration of team chemistry, as integrating a superstar player mid-season or even during preseason requires careful management of egos, roles, and expectations. Rumors suggest that the 49ers coaching staff is already envisioning creative ways to get Barkley involved immediately, ensuring he feels welcomed and impactful from day one. Fans have taken to online forums to speculate about the first game he might suit up for, predicting which matchups will best showcase his talents and debating whether he could achieve historic rushing numbers in Shanahan's system. The excitement is building steadily, with every insider leak, cryptic tweet, and media snippet feeding into a collective anticipation that makes the potential trade feel like the storyline of the year. The human element of this potential trade also cannot be overlooked, as Barkley's personality, work ethic, and experience are likely to influence the locker room dynamics significantly. Teammates have reportedly expressed excitement at the possibility of playing alongside one of the league's most electrifying backs, recognizing the way his presence could elevate morale and on-field performance. Leadership, mentorship, and attitude are all intangible factors that often make or break trades of this magnitude, and Barkley's history suggests he could positively impact younger players while fitting seamlessly into an established culture of competitiveness and excellence. From a fan perspective, the anticipation of seeing Barkley in a 49ers uniform has already created a surge in merchandise sales, ticket interest, and social media engagement, reflecting the powerful influence of a single superstar on an entire franchise's brand. This kind of hype has precedent in NFL history, with blockbuster trades often creating an atmosphere that electrifies a city and instills confidence in the team's ambitions. Rumors suggest that San Francisco is preparing for an official announcement that could be timed perfectly to maximize fan engagement, media coverage, and league-wide attention, ensuring that the move becomes a defining moment of the offseason. Whether or not the trade is finalized in the coming days, the narrative itself has captured the imagination of football fans, sports media, and fantasy players alike, turning the mere speculation into an event with its own momentum, drama, and anticipation that continues to grow with every passing hour. As the rumor mill churns, the broader context of this potential trade paints a picture of a league in flux, where superstar talent can pivot the fortunes of franchise almost overnight. Barkley's arrival in San Francisco could signal a shift in power, not just in the NFC West, but across the NFL as a whole, challenging traditional hierarchies and forcing perennial contenders to rethink strategies. Experts are already debating the ripple effects on playoff projections, draft strategies, and even coaching legacies, knowing that adding a player of Barkley's caliber can redefine how a team is perceived both internally and externally. The storylines are nearly limitless, from the excitement of fans envisioning highlight reel runs to the anxiety of Eagles supporters imagining life without one of their premier athletes, to the strategic calculations that rival teams must make in response. Even casual observers are getting drawn in, captivated by the potential drama and spectacle of a trade that could shift the narrative of an entire season. The rumor has effectively become a story that exists independently of the trade's completion, with every report, speculation, and insider hint adding layers to an already compelling saga. The 49ers, intentionally or not, have positioned themselves at the center of the NFL's most talked-about storyline, and if Barkley officially joins their ranks, the league may be witnessing one of the most consequential and electrifying acquisitions in recent memory, the kind that fans will debate, celebrate, and analyze for years to come. Beyond the immediate tactical advantages, the potential acquisition of SAQUON Barkley by the 49ers opens up a series of strategic and psychological dynamics that could redefine the team's identity in a single season. The mere presence of a player with Barkley's pedigree transforms how opponents prepare each week, creating a sense of unpredictability that is invaluable in the NFL. Sources hint that the coaching staff is already brainstorming innovative formations and play designs that leverage Barkley's ability to catch passes out of the backfield, accelerate through traffic, and break tackles with a rare combination of strength and balance. This versatility alone could force defenses to overcommit in certain areas, leaving openings for the 49ers' already talented receiving core. Rumors have also suggested that the trade talks have included subtle negotiations about guaranteed touches, usage percentages, and conditioning programs tailored specifically to optimize Barkley's performance while managing his previous injury history. Fans, in turn, are imagining a highlight reel season where every game features electrifying runs, improbable catches, and explosive momentum shifts that could carry San Francisco deep into playoff contention. Analysts have started running projection models, recalculating fantasy football points, and imagining the cascading effects on divisional rivals who now face a team potentially operating at peak offensive efficiency. Every insider whisper, every speculative tweet, and every cryptic quote from executives feeds into a growing narrative that Barkley's move could be the defining football story of the year. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Off the field, the business ramifications of a Blockbuster Barkley trade are equally significant. Merchandise sales, season ticket demand, and national attention are expected to spike if the trade is finalized, giving the 49ers organization an additional layer of financial and marketing leverage. Rumors circulating in sports media suggest that the team's PR machine is already planning social media campaigns, promotional videos, and fan engagement events timed to maximize the buzz. The hype surrounding Barkley, a player who has already proven himself on the biggest stages, could also influence broadcast negotiations, sponsorship deals, and local economic activity tied to game day experiences. Sources speculate that the organization sees this as a once-in-a-generation opportunity to solidify the 49ers' reputation as not only a championship contender, but also a cultural touchstone in the NFL. Meanwhile, Eagles fans are reportedly split between frustration at losing a star talent and curiosity about what kind of return the team might receive. The narrative surrounding the trade, amplified by leaked details and analyst conjecture, has created a situation where even casual viewers are engaging in debate, social media trends, and speculative scenarios. Every rumor, whether accurate or exaggerated, fuels a sense of immediacy and excitement, transforming the potential transaction into a spectacle that extends beyond football strategy into broader cultural conversation, fan passion, and media frenzy. The speculation surrounding Barkley's integration into the 49ers system also highlights the intricate balance between talent acquisition and team cohesion. Sources indicate that coaching staff meetings have focused on ensuring that any superstar addition complements existing playmakers, rather than overshadowing them, and that locker room dynamics are preserved to maintain morale and competitive spirit. Rumors suggest that Kyle Shanahan, renowned for his innovative offensive mind, views Barkley as a chess piece capable of unlocking layers of strategy previously unattainable with conventional backfields. The projected dual-back system with Christian McCaffrey could allow the 49ers to dictate tempo, control possession, and exploit mismatches in ways that force opposing defenses to rethink their standard schemes. Analysts are already theorizing potential formations, snap distributions, and matchup exploitation that could redefine the art of running back utilization. Fans have flooded forums and social media with endless scenarios, imagining game-winning drives, clutch fourth-quarter runs, and highlight reel plays that could cement Barkley's legacy in San Francisco. Even within league circles, coaches and general managers are rumored to be holding private meetings to assess the ripple effects of such a high-profile trade, contemplating draft strategy adjustments and defensive schematics to counter the newfound offensive potency of a team that might suddenly become the standard-bearer for innovative, balanced, and dynamic play. The emotional aspect of this potential move cannot be underestimated, as Barkley's personal journey adds a narrative layer that resonates with fans and media alike. Known for his resilience, dedication, and capacity to overcome setbacks, Barkley embodies the kind of player whose storylines elevate beyond mere statistics. Rumors have circulated about how teammates are preparing to welcome him into the locker room, anticipating a boost in energy, confidence, and competitiveness that a talent of his stature naturally generates. Fan communities have become hotbeds of discussion, with debates over how quickly Barkley will gel with Purdy, the offensive line, and Shanahan's intricate schemes, creating a sense of shared anticipation that transcends individual fandom. The trade speculation has already become a storytelling phenomenon, inspiring articles, podcasts, and even short-form video content that dissects the move from every conceivable angle. Every leak, whether intentional or accidental, contributes to a growing mythology around the potential impact of Barkley in San Francisco. Sports analysts have begun publishing deep dives, statistical models, and scenario planning that collectively paint a picture of a league in which a single, electrifying talent can change the course of games, the perception of a franchise, and the competitive balance of an entire division. It's more than a trade. It's a storyline, a suspenseful narrative unfolding in real time for fans, media, and insiders alike. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.